Man, all these updates for S&box leading into 2026 are just going to be absolutely wild. And I mean that by this title because the release is also going to be wild. I've been recently informed about some things that are going on with the official S&box Steam page, which, as you can see, I'm on the Steam store right now with this whole Black Friday sales, which is really cool. But forget all that. We're going to go to the S&box page and I'm going to talk a bit more about this. So let's start off by number one. When you search up S&box through here, it shows not only a whole bunch of new stuff going on, but it also shows that it is free. This is insane because the recent updates that have been going on with S&box in terms of being open source, which, by the way, if you have not seen that video, please feel free to check that video right here on the screen as I talk more about how S&box is now considered a free open source engine where you could do a lot of things with it. It is pretty nuts, but let's just go and click on this page because there's a lot of new things that were not here before. Number one, we have a bunch of new screenshots that are on the page. A ton of them are in the S&box mode, which is really cool, seeing people mess around with it. Some of it is also within the new S&box editor, which is really dope. We have some more screenshots in relation to some of the games that Facepunch has made. This is like the roller coaster tycoon type game that they actually did for a holiday jam pretty much inside of Facepunch. This game, I'm not really too sure, but I'm pretty sure this is Jumper. Yeah, that's Jumper. Yep, that's Jumper. And they just have a whole bunch of other screenshots from other games that you can see here. One of them is Opium, which is really awesome. And also, again, you can see the trailer that they've always had. But there's a lot of different changes, not only within the screenshots, but also the description. It says, our spiritual successor to Gary's Mod, this is a creation platform built on the Source 2 engine. Play, create, and share games, explore community creations, and experience endless S&box fun with powerful modern tools. Now, that's really great. That's really cool. But what's really interesting is this. This used to have to be announced that was here as it was confirmed by someone within the S&box community. Thank you, Ubri. And now this is what it says here. It says planned release date Q1 2026. Now, Gary has already talked about this and has mentioned that he is thinking about this idea of possibly doing early 2026, which is again from January all the way to March, if you're wondering where Q1 is. But it seems like it is official that we have a planned release date of Q1 2026. So from January to all the way to March, we have the first 3 months that we're gonna get S&box. It is actually happening. This is so crazy. There is so much stuff that they have going on, a whole bunch of new information that is mentioned here, and it's awesome. I'm absolutely excited for what is going to be a part of this in terms of everything they got going on. It says free there. Otherwise, if it wasn't free, it probably would not say free. Who knows? Either way, I still think it's going to be very awesome to see that this will be the next free open source engine that we get to see alongside with engines like Godot, and just the possibilities are going to be absolutely insane. So of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we're going to be talking about everything S&box, all sorts of cool games, things you could do, updates, crazy wacky content, all S&box related. Feel free to stay tuned because we have a lot of stuff going on, a ton of things planned, and I just cannot wait. I'm super excited. So that's all we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.